So, did you have some questions? I could actually prepare a forum answer to these questions, like written, so people could check it out later as well.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I can just put the questions that are on the forum in the say chat. That's sufficient.
Yes, chat is fine, but you could also PM them to me. I will make a document out of it.
Yeah, we're north of the waypoint, the border waypoint. And it's easier for other people to see as well. But the question is in say chat, of course.
Yeah, or possible you could invite me to a guild. I still have one spot. If that's okay, then I can answer in the guild. They don't have to be near me.
Yeah, that's fine.
We do have some questions prepared, so I don't know if we can send you those questions.
Yeah, we're starting out with those questions on the forum. And then afterwards, if there's time or whatever.
It says here that you are in the maximum number of guilds when I try to invite you.
One sec. Got some crap guilds anyways there. Let me see. It says I'm in 3. Oh, but there's 2 invites. Okay, I have to decline.
Everybody wants you in the guild.
No, but it's I don't know what for. Just random invites.
You should have an invite now. Yes.
User in your channel started recording.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah, I'll just post the name and then who asked the question. Let's see. The first question. I can also send you all the questions and.
Are these just well? Actually, I can answer in the guild chat.
Yeah, and on TeamSpeak as well, whatever you want.
User joined your channel.
Most of these questions are related to bug search.
Okay, then I will answer as if I was commanding a bug search.
Sounds good.
User joined your channel.
So what's the format of the question rounds? We asking you questions in this TeamSpeak and just you answering, or how do we approach
The
this?
first question was already asked in the guild chat.
Yeah, it's easier for people to read afterwards as well. But if other people have questions as well, should just write them down.
Yeah, sounds pretty logical.
Yeah, but what do you do when you get like forced into such a position by the other teams?
Well, like I said, you will most likely lose a lot of people then, because if you get sandwiched, it's pretty much the worst case scenario. You have to get out. You cannot stay and fight. You just move out, and those who die, they die. There's nothing else you can do. I'm speaking about the situation in which you're facing like full servers, both sides. There's the option to stack and hit another side of them as well, but then you just have to burst right through them. But still, it's best to try to avoid them and let them fight each other, because with the big blobs, the bugs will always fight each other, even though you're fighting at a plateau and the fight doesn't even yield any tally points. They will still go and fight each other. So you can just get out of there and with some casualties and rally again after it, because our commanders always, I mean the book commanders have big trouble having the server together, but it is not always the commander's fault, of course, because people don't really listen to all of our commanders, but I see that the commanders also don't demand for the regroup. They have to sit still and let the books regroup enough so that he can move out again.
Okay, so if you get forced into such a position, you try to take the easy way out. Like
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
get the
because if you stay there and even if you win the fight, because you will get, there's like two scenarios in EB where you can get sandwiches. One is stone mist inner gates. That's an easy place to get sandwiched if you push the inner gates from wrong direction. And then there's like plateaus. Nothing else really where you can get sandwiched. So the battle in the first place is pretty pointless. There's no reason to fight such fights because you don't get any tally points from it. Loot bags maybe, but they don't count.
Okay. And I think Raz
Well,
already...
can I say something about that? When wasn't it when we had the patch and when everything was offline and everything went online? Didn't you went for Stone Mist, and then when you saw the Germans and the French fighting over it, you just went to steal everything the Germans had, and then come back for Stone Mist when the French capped it and it was paper?
Yeah, because
Wasn't it?
yes, I remember that scenario. It is because it is easier, like 3 times easier to hold stone mist when enemies have paper towers behind it, because they can easily use the towers as trapping bases. If you have paper towers against paper stone mist, you can always apply pressure so that they cannot even hit stone mist, like at all. If you see me commanding, I don't care if they get inside the outer. I will always put so much pressure that they will be on the back foot. And the biggest thing about defending stone mist is when it's paper is that you need clean and fast wipes. If you allow both of the zergs to slowly whittle it down, you will lose it. Like at these lord room battles where each side has 5 ballistas and arrow cards in the lord, it's just pointless. At that point you can give it up, it doesn't make any difference, you can cap it after.
Yeah, indeed. Next question.
Should I answer to this second question now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'll type it in.
Oh yeah, but follow up on that. When you have stone mist, like if you capture stone mist right after the reset, then you face 2 servers most of the time against you. So
Yeah, on reset, I never, well, I haven't played reset for many weeks because I don't attend the meetings, so it's not my place to command. There's this thing, Doliacs move take a longer time when you have stone mist to reach the towers, because they move from the camp, they reach the tower, and if you hold stone mist they will continue towards it, but if you don't, they only move between the camp and the tower. So if at the reset you don't hold stone mist right at the beginning, you will upgrade doors a lot faster. So personally I believe that in reset you should always siege up your towers and put the 2 traps ready in Clovan. And when you are ready, you will, well, ready being instantly, you start just keep the stone mist outer down, and once you have secured your towers enough, then you can cap it. But I don't personally believe in rushing it first, because AB should be always played so that the whole team that holds stone mist, you have to push it, like always. It doesn't matter which team is it, but if you want to win EB, you push the team that holds stone mist.
So you say that basically when the reset happens, we should just go for either team's tower or keep
You,
either team
you,
depending on what we're doing.
you flank the side, which gets stone mist first.
Yeah, you upgrade the towers and try to keep their towers paper for as long as possible.
Yeah. Because with paper towers behind stone mist, there's no holding it with like at all. Well, you can hold stone mist and lose everything else, but you will still lose EB doing that, because I count points, and if you don't have the outer tier, it's minus 30 points for that. Okay, stone mist is 35 points, but it makes no difference. It's far away from your waypoint, and you will lose it eventually when you don't have your towers.
Okay.
So that's my opinion on it.
I'll just paste the next question then.
Abilities being like
Personal abilities like being good at something.
okay.
I'll just do one question for each person, even if they have multiple questions in their post. And when there's time, I'll do the second question. By the way, for the people that posted on the forums.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Narf.
User left your channel.
So communication is key, which is quite obvious, of course.
With support group, you mean most of your guild?
I think it's mainly on EB that there's a lot of people that know what they're doing, and there's always people that will
Yeah,
take threats and stuff.
I didn't used to play with my guild. We've been playing together with Kalevala only for like 2 weeks now, not longer than that. And TeamSpeak commanding is a new thing for me actually. I've had like 4 people in TeamSpeak before, mainly for scouting information, because scouting is really important. But I've had before that, there's a couple of people that I always have on the map, like Nora, Morik, and a lot of people from that city guild. They're awesome. Props to them. And there's plenty of other people too. There's like a Danger Zone been helping me out with chores, Major Headache. There's plenty of names I can say out, but it's not really necessary.
Okay, very clear.
Okay, next question, I guess.
User joined your channel.
You.
Hello.
Hola, Silica.
Thanks a lot. What I mean with that is I see other commanders try and do a head-on clash and try to split the group in two.
Yeah, but that's the commander's fault. He shouldn't. If he has the choice, he should never go head on. It's you get like 50% of pickup groups killed in an instant when you flank. It doesn't even need to be like elaborate flank. Just run in from the side and they blow up. Because they don't have TeamSpeak. That's the whole reason flanking is so effective versus these big blobs. I mean, there's one guy shouting like ink, ink, ink on their team, probably. Make that same in French and in German. And still, 30% of the people may take some notice. 20% take notice but don't have time to act. And 50% just keep leroying around as usual.
Okay, thanks.
So, no problem.
So basically try to get the smaller section of their server and try to get that first, go into that
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, always go in through a side, and the grouping up before the push is pretty important. The harder you hit initially, the easier you take the fight.
Okay, I'm gonna shorten the next question a bit, because it's like a massive triple question thingy that Idroy managed to.
Yeah, just split.
I'll just keep it to this then.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think you can write a book on that question, because there's so many situations, of course, but
Yeah, but I'll keep it short.
Keep it short, and then the answer is yes.
Okay.
Is someone writing this down?
I'm recording it.
Yeah, okay, the
I'm
text also.
actually typing it out,
Yes.
actually, indeed.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
sure, but I'm
Thanks.
also recording it.
It's also on the forums already. I updated
Live feed.
not that fast, but
There we can use Twitter for it.
Veloka easy if you have to keep.
Yeah, but that's not a regular scenario.
True.
Everything is easy if you have the keep. Overlook, if you have overlook, you can trap everything except Mendon.
With retards, you mean French, right?
Yeah, French, Germans.
Everyone except Italians and Dutch.
Yeah, but in general, ram rushing is of course the fastest way. You have to play your enemies out, but try to feint them somewhere and then hit the tower. If you get it half empty, or if it's tier 3, you pretty much need the tower empty. Place instantly as many ramps as you can. Rushing paper gates 2 is standard. 3 is when you're in a hurry. 4 is for stone mist inner. This is for paper gates. And if you hit reinforced gates, 4 is standard, and 5, which is the max, because you cannot place more in the gates, is when you're in a hurry. But if possible, use superior ramps. I never have those, because I don't have the resources to make them.
Can I ask a question about a tier 3 keep? We as guild are a Borderlands guild. A free event of ours is on normal Borderlands.
Jordy,
Yeah?
your mic is awful.
Yeah, you're echoing a bit.
Sorry. What we are a Borderlands guild. So in World vs. World, most of the times our events are in the Borderlands. Most of the times when we start, we have a tier 3 keep we want to have. What we do is trap the place with a lot of trebuchets.
Well,
The enemy then knows that we were going to be there with a Zerg and can scramble the defense for it. So how can you rush such a thing?
you mean a keep in Borderlands?
A tier 3 keep, yeah.
Well, first of all, heals as a Borderland keep is only tough on the outer. Once you get through the outer, you can win the fight easy. But the outer is like you cannot grab it where you can from Astraholm or the camp north of hills. That's the only location where you can hit it with trebs. Bay is straightforward. You set traps on the tower, which they cannot reach from bay. Then you just sit in front of the tower until the wall goes down. Once the wall is down, they will retract on the inner wall. It's a bad habit from the enemies, but that's what they do. They will retract on the inner wall. Then you get liberty to move and get supplies. Then you set another set of trebuchets on the outer wall and smack the shit out of the inner wall. And then it's the hard part on bay is actually the Lord. Getting on the Lord, you have to get a position on the inner wall. It's the only way to break it if they're stacking inside. If you don't get a position on the inner wall, you cannot break it. There is no chance. So you have to get on the wall either with portaling or rushing to it, or whatever means you got available on you at that time.
Okay, and how do...
And you were about the question of how would I rush bay or hills? Well, of course you have to lure them out somewhere else. That's a given. Then you have to absolutely burst the shit out of the outer gate or ninja it. There's two options. Once you get through the outer, then you can take it a bit slower. The outers is always a bit problematic. For instance, in bay, we took bay like this. We rushed the south gate. I placed 5 ramps. We broke the gate. We rushed on top of the wall. We waited there's a stupid jerk to come, and they pushed us. We killed them all. Then we rushed the inner gate. So if you can get them outside of their shells on the insides of the keep, and you get some room to actually rush the inner gate, then it's viable. But there is really, when there's a full server on the enemy side defending, there's no chance ever to ram an inner gate. You can only ram the outer gate. You should always try to set up catapults for the inner or trebs. It is, as I said, ram rushing isn't a valid strategy. If they're defending it, you will not ram it.
And garrison?
And garrison is a fucking joke, because the Watergate inner is paper, so all you need is 50 seconds on the Watergate outer. If you get through, you pretty much win. If you don't, then you don't. And the other valid strategy of hitting it, this is of course without column rushing, is to trap from a tower.
Yeah. So garrison, if just a question in general. So when we come into a map and our guild is all together, it's very viable then from out of the clear blue sky to go do a golem rush on garrison, because the other gate is just paper.
Yeah, but that's pretty much only messing with the enemy. With tier 2, with tier 3 keeps on like hills and bay, and even if you tear down garrison, it doesn't mean much. You only mess with them because you cannot hold garrison, and they still have the hills and bay as tier 3, and once they cap the garrison, that it's pretty much over. You cannot recap it, like, even though it's paper, because it's so well it's so easy to defend if you just sit in there, and it doesn't cause long-term problems such as dropping bay or hills. Because take for an instance these Abaddon suckers. You drop a keep on their side of the map. They're like termites. They smell the wood. They will come on the map and take the keep after. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to just hurt another team, you don't have to hold the keep yourself. You can just like invite the third team to the map by dropping their side's keep. Because sometimes you hope that the other team would like attack at the same time, especially in Borderlands.
Yeah, make use of that third team.
Yeah, but you can always you can. I mean, what I'm trying to say that it is. I think it is better to drop the southern keeps before dropping the garrison, because it will make them lose a lot more tally points than just pushing the garrison.
I noticed you always go for the tally points, is that right?
Yeah, tally points, of course. That's what the game's about.
Well, that's not what all the people think that's all about.
Well, what do they think it's about then?
Fighting.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
World
nature of
experience.
bugs.
It's a good thing for our guildies to actually accept the fact that we're doing this for the tally and not for the fights in most of the times.
yeah, well, like Cruella says, if you can avoid a fight, there's really no reason in taking it.
Good point. Thank you.
And I kinda agree to it.
Okay, thank you for answering the questions.
Was that it?
No. The
Yeah,
more
okay,
questions of other
okay,
people.
okay.
No, but my question.
All right, no problem.
Just a few simple questions between as well.
This is for Borderland.
Yeah, probably. So you say that you can use the lake to mask your movement.
No, I'm saying don't be too obvious.
Yeah.
Because using the lake, you can take. I mean, it's on the center of the map. You swim there. You can go in any direction. They have no idea of guessing where you went. So, taking a non-standard pathing is always good when you're attacking, of course.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. Well, another easy question.
That's why people always think that I just run billions of marathons, but I'm actually trying to get the enemies like off guard. Well, since Portal is limited by people, it's hard to use when you, as like you as a guild, there's like 50 people of you always on Borderland. You can make a flank portal easily, and it will still be effective if the main force remains. And then you can pretty much sandwich the enemies. Using portals should be on every fight, I think. As a guild fight, you should use them on every single fight. Whale as well, you should use both. When I lead as a mesmer, I always use both. We run with under 20 people, so I will make a portal, then I will do a whale next to it, and once people get out of the portal, they get whaled. Then I pop a time warp on the enemies, then they pretty much explode. Works pretty effectively. A whale for larger groups in general, portal for smaller groups in general.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is another double question thingy. I'm just gonna try to. Yeah. You can probably make out the last bit of it. There's a question mark behind that, basically.
That's a good question. I hate when people like that's like this coming back to the question of not being like too predictable. if you want to catch your enemy off guard, you don't go to the camp first. There's no reason to go to the camp first. Why would you go to the camp first? Because you've already resupplied. And the ram rushing, like I said, it's about time. You hit the fucking tower first, you put the 5 rams, and if people Leroy to the camp, then fine. Which I don't like, because they always leave you open for flanks. But you go to the camp after the tower, unless you just want the camp. In EB, that is.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can also apply that to camps on this map as well. You want
Yeah.
to go front, you don't take
Yeah,
cover first.
because whenever you flip a camp, you give out your position. Well, they don't know the numbers maybe, but you still alert them to your location already.
Yeah, that's true.
Since time is not on your side, you might want to have the rams ready as when they are alerted, not sit on a camp.
And this one is mostly interesting for the people that want to start with commanding and stuff, which are quite a lot in our guild.
They want to lead pickup groups, right?
At first, yeah.
Not only that, mostly you notice that there are also already commanders on the map, and I mean you can tell them to bugger off because you want to learn it.
Well, of course, before you buy the tag, you have to know certain things about the game, like the basics. That's enough. You don't need to be like a magician or anything. Just know the basics. Defend your own stuff and attack when viable. But anyways, to answer that question, hang on, let me think. What I did. Does anyone remember Bloodwine?
Yeah.
Yes.
And well, I followed him around first before I bought the tag. Of course, I'm kind of douchebag that I always disagree with everyone else, but that's just me. You don't have to be the same. So follow other commanders and take what you think is good and leave the rest. I mean, you have to observe. It doesn't. I'm not talking about just only our server. For example, I have followed the Fury Guild. I took a lot of tips out of their gameplay when we faced them. Also from what was it the guild called? Yak Slappers and Die. So I like to absorb information about different game styles from other guilds and commanders. That's what I did before I bought my tag. Then when I bought my tag, there were literally like 2 commanders left in Fashiva Peaks.
Oh, and the I being the Dryer Ice Guild, the small dark team guild, right?
Yeah. Small scale fights are always more interesting. And staying alive as a small team takes a lot of cooperation. So looking what skills they use at which points is important. Then you can add your own flavor to it and think how to make it better. Because after all, when you don't die, you will win.
Hmm. Against these servers, multiple groups work really well as well, because they just zerg up into one most of the times.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, last night was pretty fun. We were playing like 3 hours cat and mice with them before they managed to get their stuff back, and we only had a total of like 12 people on the borderland. But we never fought them head on. That's the whole thing. If you got two groups on borderland versus one, you can always outmaneuver them. Was that sufficient for you, Russ?
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
And then, probably more difficult question.
I can see where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something you see at the meetings. Most of the times it's the same topics over that have to be improved. For example, scouts.
Yeah, I believe that's the most important factor in VVV, for me at least. I want to have fun when doing it.
Yeah, but that's why we play together.
Yes,
most times.
well.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, thank you for the answer.
And now for a troll question, I think.
Hang on, I'm still at
He's still answering the question.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I bet that's the hardest part, to get people to do your scouting and stuff.
people want to have fun. And scouting and that kind of stuff is just not fun. It's helpful, but
Mm-hmm.
You have certain tricks to how to make it fun for that patch.
Yeah, but if they enjoy following the commander at first, then let them do it, because the players that know what to do should do the Doliac escorting, scouting and shit.
Yeah.
I mean the guys that just play word versus word for the first time, why would they escort a fucking cow to a tower? Of course they come in for the kills, but you've killed like 30,000 people already. But I mean, you can make the difference happen. It's about the community people to handle the background jobs, and the pickup group follow the commander. That's how I see it. Because I always hear these people shouting in teams say that we need Doliac escorts, we need this and that. Well, go and fucking do it. It's not that hard. When I'm not commanding, I'm always guarding a camp or taking a Doliac somewhere. Or hitting enemy camps. Okay, now enough ranting, I can be ready for the next one.
That's a really hard one.
I wish I had trap stacks. You should ask Danger Zone, he probably has.
Yeah, he gets it, he just demands guildies to give it to them, I think.
Yeah, well, I have no stacks. I buy them in the sets of 8 and it is kind of expensive. So once I run out, I just buy 80 more.
Yeah, just try to keep a decent enough
Yeah,
amount on you
because
all the time.
of course you don't want more than one stack, because they just take up space.
Something I've noticed that for around 4 or 5 hours, if you have 40 of everything, that's gonna be enough.
Because about the leading box, it gets really repetitive. You have to do the same things over and over again every time you start it. Because there's always a different group. It's never the same. You have 40 people. I mean, I've been commanding for a long time now. You think that many people know how you want them to play, but it always takes 2 hours before you get a proper grip out of the circ, so that you don't have to repeat yourself after every 10 seconds, after every camp cap, after every tower cap. Because 90% of my commanding books consists of me writing the word. You spam that like a billion times. And if you see some people leroying, well, I don't recommend you being as big of a moron as I am, because I really rage at them. I might even call them out with names, like if I see some book running to a gate when I just said that don't do it, then I call him with his name and like bash him to the ground like a worm. But I don't recommend on doing that.
I think it's very well not to rage at them.
Yeah, but I've first when I started, I managed to be positive for like months, but it got so repetitive that lately I've been commanding a lot less due to that fact, and now I'm doing a lot more commanding with guild group because it actually advances a lot faster. There's a lot bigger skill gap what you can do with the guild group, because people actually, the group is always the same and they learn the new tricks. And once you've taught them the tricks, you can always do them and adapt further, but you cannot do the same with books. You have to always start over. Getting 50 people to listen to you during combat takes a lot of patience.
Okay, I don't know how you did that, but you answered the next question already with that as well, because it was that.
Well, I think it is related to the earlier question about EB and Borderlands. So, strike teams, we always should have 2 strike teams plus the blob in EB. The strike teams handle both of the flanks, always cap the enemy camps on timer, and apply pressure that way. And the strike team is always the first line of defense at the outer tower as well. I mean, Quentin Lake you can defend with 1 person against 50. You man the mortar and that's it. Speaking of that mortar, it's the strongest tower mortar in the game. Only tower mortar that hits the gate.
Well, mortars are OP, as well as inner cannons that can hit the outer gate.
Yes, mortars are really strong. There's this illusion that you cannot defend the tower without being in it. Always man the mortars first. You do like 10 times better than standing on the wall watching them circle your door down.
We have a Dolyark Zerg on internal Borderlands.
Okay.
By the way, for your information.
Well, that's positive. Maybe not a full Zerg is required, but at 5 people should be okay.
Okay, the next question is quite interesting. I've rephrased it a little bit.
Goede vraag, Sil.
Ja, bedankt hoor.
Homo.
Yeah, well, if you get chance, go ahead, but in general, you wait for more people to rally. But while waiting for more people to rally, you cannot, if it's a pickup group, you cannot let them die. You will have to move so that they don't die, because they just leave the border immediately if you let them die. The less you die, the bigger the queue.
And if you have like a big starting group?
Yeah, if like our guild event started like with 30 people or something, that's actually what I meant.
Okay, well, if you got 30 people, I think I call it, well, I've done like flash rushes with the EB Zerg. I ordered the whole EB Zerg to port to a borderland. Then you just instantly go for a keep. But as for guild events, I think you spend a lot of time sitting in the spawn first, right? Regrouping and stuff. So they will, if they see the outman attack happening for them, they will of course put more people on the borderland. So the situation remains the same. First thing you do on the borderland, you take the easy tally points, you take the south side of the map, and then you work onwards on that. Because it's all about tally points, even camps count. But take this outside, the 2 towers and the 3 camps. That's a lot of points already. But if you think you got a chance on the keep, of course, hit it instantly. Instantly when you got the chance, go for it.
And what do you think about going for one of the northern towers as first target?
Makes no sense. Why would you do that?
Well, it can keep them
busy. Well, no, because you lose the element of surprise on the northern tower. Even if you cap it, it's instantly lost after, right? Okay, you tear it down, that's positive, but you could have used the if you get the chance, you should have just hit the keep instead of a northern tower. If you manage to portal a lot of people to the borderland fast. I mean, the northern towers are right next to their spawn, so makes no sense hitting them like as first targets. Sure, if you make an event of holding a long view the whole day, then you can hit first. That might be a fun event actually.
Yeah, and then just build a trap to annoy the hell out of them on Garrison.
Yeah, but the problem with the northern towers is that Garrison has strong locations on trapping both of the towers. So whenever you cap it and if you start defending it, there will be instant traps up for the tower. So if you actually plan on defending it, you won't have the walls. So you have to just make siege and start trenching it and lay waste of the enemy waves that come through the broken wall. But as I said, it's not viable for tally points. It's only a 10-point tower after all. You don't really need the northern towers. Well, minimap. When you see the tail forming up, you stop. There's no elegant trick about it. I don't have a scout on my ass that says that, hey, there's a tail forming. I just tell them that every time you make me stop, you waste 50 people's time. It usually is pretty effective when you repeat it 5 times in a minute. Then they start keeping up.
Yeah, they'll get the point, I guess.
Yeah, you have to be like demanding on it. You cannot give in. If you give in, they stop listening and start doing it again. But you have to always be calm. Like, I mean, I don't want to bash anyone, but well, okay, I don't bash anyone on recorded TS. Next question, please.
We can stop the recording for you if you like.
I guess on EB, when you're going for camps, can also force them to keep up if you go to the camp fast. And they will realize that if they don't keep up, they'll miss their precious.
Yeah, but there's this problem that then you are pushing something as a line. You will, if they flank your tail, you've already lost. So moving in an enemy territory is important that you hold the group together. Fuck, is it you? I have a guilty that does the same to me every time. Then he laughs at me for like every fucking time. I don't get annoyed because I have 4 banners on my utility skills. It's a commander specific build. I think it's actually okay that people take them because they give AoE swiftness and stack up regen. So since swiftness is pretty much this game's mount, it's nice that people use the flags.
Well, now I'm curious. Are you willing to share your commander build?
Well, it's quite elementary again. Just 10 on power, 0 on precision, then 30-30 maximum toughness, vitality, PvT gear. I mean, you cannot lead a Zerg when you're dead, right? Shout build is better for staying alive, but flag build is better for keeping your Zerg alive.
Couldn't agree more.
Because if you got the region traded, my banners heal 20 people non-stop. My green is filled with green dots when we fight Zerg fights, if they get prolonged. Of course, for guilds, the supply capacity is the best, but it also is the hardest one to get. I mean, if you can get a full guild with 15 supplies, that is awesome. But in general, I think you should get the ballista skill. Then, as a commander, I take the siege bunker, of course, because I run in first to every place, so I don't like dying on that. The siege skills are nice. As many siege skills as you can. I mean ballista skills, to be more specific.
Yeah, I think ballistas are still underused a bit.
Yeah, ballistas are what kills Zergs. They just shred them up.
So, I got through most of the questions in the topic. I don't know how much more time do you want to
I have all the time you need.
Nice.
Since I was late.
Yeah, you should make up for it.
Yeah, indeed.
Sing us a song.
No, that I won't do. I would do it, but my singing voice isn't that charming.
I've got two questions, QA. How do you pronounce your name correctly?
You sound like you're on the toilet again.
How do you pronounce your name correctly?
Well, in Finnish, it's Kuula.
Kuula, okay. And my second question is, with the lag we experienced lately, how do you cope with tactics? Is there any way?
Well, the tactics remain the same, of course. If the lag happens, it happens, but it's the same for both sides.
So you don't have any tactic to get an advantage of it.
Well, siege weapons don't get hit by the lag so bad. Once the lag is so bad that you cannot use any skills, if you can set up a lot of siege, you take the fight pretty easy.
Okay, thanks.
Did you get the double questions?
Oh no, I'm gonna. I started back at the start of the topic now for the.
Okay.
There's still a few interesting. I took
Silicon.
the most interesting ones first, of course.
On average, 40 tries.
Oh, it's always better to have like a whole group.
About what Sileke is speaking, if you're in a hurry and you can spare a few seconds, you have to take this few seconds to regroup. never ever try to run in on a full stack circ as a line. I mean, if you think there's a chance of holding a tower when the enemy has breached the gate, with you running in first, then go ahead and try. Most of the cases it leads to a suicide, but you can try it. But take as much time as you possibly can to get a decent ball together before moving in on an enemy circ.
That's something I tell people as well with speed boost, to always put it on the people in the back, so you get the group better together.
Yeah, well, I try to tell them to use their movement skills, because as a commander I never use anything but swiftness. I just run straight with swiftness, so that if you use movement skills you should have no problem keeping up. I go on a map, put up my tag, wait 10 seconds, there's 50 people. No, not really.
It's probably true.
No. It used to be so that people gather slow. You, like I said, don't let them die. If you let them wipe too many times, they will leave. The less deaths, the bigger the queue. Remember that. But yeah, I put my tag up every time when I want to command. Like even if the border is empty, I start with tag up.
Okay.
Well, combo fields on Bookzerk, it's hard to control what fields goes up, but there's the sheer amount of people on the stack is tremendously strong. You can take even big guild groups with a stack book group. But in general, before a fight, I like to have a retaliation up, because when I run with the guild we have PvD gear and max toughness on everyone. So having retaliation on everyone will buff up the damage quite a bit. I mean, if you stack with retaliation up and then a warrior comes and hits you, he will get hit back 1.5k per hit that he does on the people. So if he's 100 plates in this stack, he will die in an instant. And of course, water fields is mandatory for healing, but I don't think you should start with that, because you're already on full health. And I don't like using fire fields for might. There's guardians with the empower for that. Pretty much light fields and water fields are my favorites.
Okay.
Did I understand you correctly when you said your whole guild runs with PvT gear when you do a guild event?
Yeah. Maybe thieves can run with knights armor, but everyone stacks toughness. If you play with the stacking style, you need to have a group that doesn't die. Dying will give enemy rallies, which you don't want. So nobody is allowed to die ever. The damage that a single person does on a guild circ it doesn't matter. You always have to focus your damage anyways. If 20 people hit for 1k, it's 20k. It's 20k on the line of area when you rush through something. So anyone on it dies. Doesn't matter if you're hitting for 4K instead of 2K. Makes no difference. It just makes you die faster and give enemies rally. So definitely Berserker gears are bad for Zerg fights. Like really bad. I mean, you stack up the might already, which gives everyone enough, just like massive amounts of damage boosts.
And it's static damage increase. So if you have max power and you add more power, it's always a defined amount of power and damage what you do.
Yeah.
Seriously, I like the shorter questions more. I had to type less.
Just copy paste.
Depends on my mood, and I like to fight sometimes. If we are winning like clear, then I might look for good fights. But in general, I aim to win, play to win. So I hit the team that is leading as much as possible. There is no taking easy roads. If the winning team is strong, I still go for them. Of course, if you can get the other team hit the winning team as well, there's a couple of ways of doing it. If they push you, you have to kill them so fast, like super fast. If they push you and make them understand that they cannot touch your areas. I mean, in EB you do that by wiping them even before they get to your camp. You do that a few times, they will start pushing the other team. This is another point why you want to have tier 3 towers. If you can tear down the party side which you want to attack, the outer tiers, it is like an invite for the third team to push that side as well.
User disconnected from
It will give you like a super easy time around EB. That's why when I command, I usually have 2 camps behind on me, because I don't let anyone touch them.
Okay, makes sense to me. Thanks.
Yeah, I've been saying it in team chat many times that EB is about strong home base. The stronger home base, the less attacks you will get.
And the home base is very easy to defend, in my opinion, if you have it well
Then you
tiered
need
up.
free scouts or something.
Yeah, something like that.
This is most likely a question about Stone Mist. You win Stone Mist by holding your own areas and Stone Mist. That is, in definition, enough to win an area. It is 70 points towards the team that would not have the Stone Mist. I mean, if like a green team is holding Stone Mist and you cap it, you will get 70 points towards this team. So it's quite big. It makes a lot of difference. After that, you rarely can defend the outer tier towers that you can cap. It's really hard. You would have to place small guilds in them to defend them, which I have done a few times. It's fun to defend them. Like if we are playing green, then I might take my guild to Quentin Lake and sit in there. It's fun. and it keeps them busy. Keeping enemy teams busy other than hitting stone mist or your lands is key. So you hit towers so that they have something else to do besides harassing you and your supply routes. If you see that the other team is like red team is pushing green and you're blue, then you should never try to backstab them if all the towers are tier 0. Just take the easy invite, because you can hit the same team as they are. Easy towers, less defenders, and stone is being safe the whole time.
I see.
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. I have pretty good map awareness on my own. There's plenty of times that I have 0 scouts anywhere. I spam my map button like once every 5 seconds. Because like I said, the enemy teams attack pretty logically, or like they never try to feint, so it's easy to tell where they're moving. Same for Borderlands. It's kind of odd that they don't put more effort in their movements. Just go ahead.
And what do you think about people using like a second account on an other screen to just see the map all the time?
Well, if you have that possibility, why not? Well, I wouldn't buy another game just for that. Well, maybe if you got your friend's account, you can use that, but it's a good idea. If you can do that, why not?
Yeah, I have to type the next question because I got it whispered.
No, I did not know we had so many questions.
Yeah, I got a bunch from Whisper as well. But we're about to run out of questions, so.
Oh, we can keep him busy. At least until the reset.
Well, to answer that I gave up on book commanding for a week. I took one run. Was it yesterday or the day before that?
Day before.
Yeah, but anyways, I try to command less now because it's so repetitive that it gets on my nerves. For guildies, it's easy. We just kill so many enemies. It's always fun. Like rescuing you guys yesterday was great.
Don't talk about yesterday.
No, the Blood Legion group was strong. They had a nice tactic which we kind of scouted as well. They had a bunch of warriors with elite banners. Whenever you get some of them down, an elite flag pops. It's like instant resurrections for 5 minutes. It's really strong, and they're also all of them stack toughness. So it's hard to kill. Stacking against them is dangerous, but it can be done. You just have to play your skills carefully.
I've got a small question. Anyone who thinks about starting to be a commander but doesn't know where to put his siege weapons, well, beside putting in front of the door or beside the wall with catapults, of course, but all the tactical sieges, would he or she still make a valuable commander?
Yes, if you know everything else. If you know everything else, then of course. But I think the siege placement in general are pretty easy. Like, of course, you know how to, well, not of course, because people get rams wrong a lot. You should just try to place rams on max range. On the larger gates, if you place only 2, put them on the opposite corners. There's these general rules about siege placement. Then, learning about the trap placement, you should just follow some of the current commanders or ask your guild's commanders about hints and tips. It is quite you learn the spots pretty easy. Even now you could probably take a stroll around like our garrison to check out how arrow cards are placed and stuff, basic stuff like that. Trapping is something that rarely commanders know the locations. But since I'm a trap fanatic, I know all of the spots.
I've got another question. Some of us are engineers. I know they're not really made for World vs. World, but in a Zerg or in a small raid group, the engineer doesn't have a great DPS output unless you're a grenadier engineer. Do you have engineers in your guild, and do they also raid with you? And if so, what are they? What tasks do they have?
Well, I have to say that the engineer is the class that I know the least from, but from my time in SPVP, I know that they're fucking tough. Just build the immortal build on an engineer when running in a circle. They are so hard to kill.
Yeah, in 1 vs. 1 or 1 vs. 2, they are.
But in a circle fight, survivability is everything. So you can run with that same build.
Okay, and at the moment, as a mesmer and an engineer can do a lot of confusion damage. Is that worthwhile? Is it something you can do in a raid?
I think this confusion damage and all these debuff damages are more to small groups, related to small groups, because when you start killing people with the push on a Zerg versus Zerg, the damage output is mostly from the regular attacks and large-scale AoEs. And people just blow up instantly. Their dots have no time to trigger. So for small scale fights, these confusion and stuff probably would work good in SPVP. I don't know because I haven't played engineer, but I would think so.
Okay, thank you. Cheeky question.
Do you want me to do it?
Sure, why not?
Koratina, your commander. Or where are you
No,
at the
he's
moment?
not our commander.
Side of the waypoint.
Yeah, we're north of the waypoint.
How many are there on the map?
I think about
10, 15.
What kind of builds are you running? Like generally? Is it glass cannons?
Let me say, Steve, you.
I'm at the moment support lobby.
I think we can say that everybody's running something totally different and it's not balanced at all.
Probably not.
Okay. Any guardians?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, are you using the Tome of Courage?
No, I'm using Renote Focus at the moment.
Get the Tome of Courage and line of warding, so you all need staffs.
Yeah, okay.
Then empowers. And that small bubble is really good when you need to take a rest on a Zerg versus Zerg fight. You can stack inside it. Then if you're a Mesmer, get Null Field, get Blink, and Veil, and Time Warp or Mass Invisibility. Use at least Medic's feedback. It's a really important trait. For Thieves, you are the most important, were one of the most important blast finishers. You can spam like 5 blast finishers with, was it cluster bomb?
Yeah, skill 2 on the short bow.
Yep.
Yeah, and Rangers equip Entangle and Healing Spring.
I feel not useless anymore.
Aww.
Aha, cute.
Yeah, you can spam your initiatives on that. What else? What else? Warriors should have at least hammer and possibly a greatsword. Hammer and greatsword is pretty strong for crowd control. All the Mesmer should have focus of hand, at least one of the weapons. Because we need as many, I mean, knockbacks are really important when you're rushing into something. The more you can play ping pong with the enemies, the easier they die. The null field is important because if you watch a proper enemy Zerg, when they move into you, they will all have stability. If you can kill that stability, lines of warding will instantly stop their movement on track. This is why you will need null fields on Mesmer. And I think necromancers get that one skill that kills boons as well. Can't remember the name.
There's 2 actually. Corrupt Boon, which is single target. There's also a well.
Yeah, the well one, I think. Corrupt Boon, I don't know if you can spread that on AoE with some trait or skill, not sure. But anyways, boon removal when enemy Zerg rushes into you is pretty good. If you get the stability and the 25 stacks of might out, you pretty much win.
What food?
What food
do you use?
Well, of course, since we are all playing toughness styles, I use mango pies for regeneration and toughness. That's what I use. The mango pie trays are pretty cheap to make as well. Like if you want the 1 hour buff, Jellica makes them to me. This is only a one playstyle. There's more aggressive playstyles, but I'm still in the practice of making Kalevala's stack play a bit stronger, but we can try. The main idea is to let the enemies hit you first. Like you stay stacked, then they will hit you, and they will get scattered around you like in a shape like this. That is when you start your attack and just lands through the waves of enemies. This works really, really good with book groups, because you will probably kill 30 people instantly when you land through an enemy Zerg. Let's go try. See how long you can stay alive.
Alright.
AM has a
Can I get a party
30
invite?
plus Zerg on the move at the moment.
Can I get a party invite?
Yeah, we have someone who's offline in ours. Bleh.
Wacht, oh nee.
Any party is fine.
Yeah, I got you.
If all the parties could put Control plus D on my head, that'd be nice. Even my party, please. Put that target on my head.
Yeah, we already had it.
I'll place it again.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
How many are these books that we have?
What?
How many people does this Zerg have under the commander? Do you know?
No clue actually.
Okay.
I'll have a look.
No, stay with us. We can all check.
Probably.
Okay, they're fighting now. Let's go get some kills.
30 plus Germans, Frenchies, I mean, on the ruins.
Yeah, we killed their whole server with 15 people. If it's a pickup group, you can just dissect them slowly. Just hope that the commander doesn't wipe before we get there. Sorry, I don't have a lot of swiftness as Mesmer. Only the temporal curtain.
That's the biggest downside of the Mesmer. So slow.
Yeah, I could use blink, but it's not worth it when moving.
Alright, we have a 30 plus German group in the ruins and the Frenchies are on the bridge at the moment.
Yeah, and the commander portaled, which is pretty bad.
Yeah,
okay, stay on me, stay on me, stay on me. Okay, is this a guild group they're running? Because they seem pretty tight.
I see a lot of names.
Yeah, it's mixed groups.
Stuck here, stay here.
And power if you have it.
Stay on stack, don't move. Want to hold the high ground. Take your time, move the stack, stack on me. Empowers. Pushing in 3, 2, 1, go. Knockbacks, keep hitting, go right. Restack now. Wait for it. There's an arrow card, pulling back a bit. We don't want to be under arrow cards. This is one of pretty much a meaningless fight, but let's fight it anyways, because just practice.
Yep.
Moving around again. There's something hitting there.
There are catapults.
Yeah. Let's take the camp. Let's take the camp in the back. Stay on me. Don't get pulled into the fight there. Are they chasing us?
7 seconds buff. That's almost gone.
Stack. Okay, they're not chasing. Kill the camp.
They're now coming
They're
through the
back
gate.
on.
They're now coming through the gate.
Stack on me. Be prepared. Stack. Empower. Pushing 3, 2, 1, go. Knockbacks. Stop. Don't go through the choke. Don't go through the choke. Get up. Go right. Up the hill. Stack here, out of sight. Push towards the camp. Push. Through. Go through. Keep moving. Restack.
User joined your channel.
Camp flipping. We got the camp. Redo. Go uphill. South.
It sounds so easy.
It is.
Just the French.
Yeah, that's a pickup group. We could kill them all day.
But I want to pew pew.
Oh, the Germans are gone.
Check the timer on the south camp. There's people on Blue Lake.
That's probably the Germans.
Yep.
Check it out after the camp timer. I wanna see.
All the Germans are Blue Lake, okay?
Okay. We wanna kill all the Germans.
No buff.
No
Okay,
buff.
They camp.
So you didn't go into the fight with the Frenchies because you already had the camp, right?
Yeah, it's invisible for 5 minutes, right? No reason to stay there. We got the tally. Why would we fight?
And your fighting style seems to be stack, run through it, stack again, run through it.
Yeah, but that is what focuses your damage. You will instantly kill everyone that you run through.
Yeah, exactly. And you always stack up again afterwards, so you can easily rest people if they go down and etc.
Yeah, once you restack, it gives time for your Zerg to heal. Like you can put a water field there. And stay here. Okay, how many billion? Okay, let's go. Let's see if they all hit us when they see us. Wait for it. Okay, there's been plenty of people coming. Stack. Hold stack. Oh, they're not coming. Okay, here's what we do. Take the portal. Kill these. Knockbacks, a lot of knockbacks. Lines. Play ping pong, guys, play ping pong. Oh, so many.
Down.
I'm still like half HP.
I'm full HP actually.
Head to the tower. Head to the tower. Okay. Killing the rams. How many did we lose? Get inside if you can.
It appears we lost nearly all.
My party is alive. Completely.
No, I died.
Oh, yeah, respawned, yeah. Hit through the door, get the rams down. We don't wanna lose this, it's reinforced. We will regroup after we get the rams down. Stay at spawn, or go for the camp east. I don't know if it's still ours. It is, never mind then.
They're at our spawn now.
Yeah, okay. Pointless.
Holding us off, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Just move around through the camp and then move around the
There's
tower.
not that many
Okay,
spawn, about
okay.
5 we can take.
Yes, don't take anything. Everyone inside tower, port to spawn, get out of combat, regroup, always move as a guild. Sorry, I tried to take it too big of a chunk.
Well, it's probably because most of the builds aren't PvT.
Yeah, most of us should have survived that anyway, but still. It was a complete and total flank.
I saw 2 guardians still alive inside, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, is everyone here?
Guess so.
Let's move out. Let's take not that many this time. Billion.
This is freaking huge.
They were nicely stacked too on this position. Okay, this time just rush straight towards the blue light, I mean the gate. Kill everything in on the path. Knockbacks, lines. Hit everything on the path, hit everything on the path. Get inside the tower, get inside the tower. Okay, stack. Fast. Pushing. 3, 2, 1, go.
Maybe 1 meter 40 blue light.
Okay, you need a lot more toughness then.
I was immobilized. It's kind of irritating.
Okay. I hardly lost HP on that.
So how do you get away from immobilized? Because that's happened to me a lot.
You need some bone debuff removals if it's a problem for you.
Okay.
Regroup again.
Let's get this over with.
Try take less people again.
If you press H, how much toughness do you have in your build at the moment?
Toughness 2143.
That explains a lot.
I beat that. Alright, maybe not.
I can't get out of combat for some reason. Fucking game.
916 isn't going to work.
No, cause if you die, you will rally everyone that has hit you. Regroup on spawn. It is a big problem. If 8 people has hit you, when you die, 8 people pop up again.
Yeah, it's something we've talked about recently in the guild. get more durable characters instead of all the glass cannons and stuff.
Okay, okay. I try not to get you killed this time. Sorry for that. Any reclamations you can send to my email.
Okay.
With 20 we should be able to. I mean, we got the whole area down which we ran through. If we had 5 to 8 more, they would have get fully downed on that area which we ran through. Fucking abaddons.
But there are.
Come here.
Just flipped.
Hmm?
It just flipped.
Yeah. We have to see what they're gonna do. They're waiting for us, it seems. Means we can't move. If we move towards the tower, they will backstab us. Well, okay, this is gonna be tight. When I say you have to stop, you have to stop. I will try to portal us behind them on the fly. Come, and keep an eye on your backs.
They're moving.
They're coming.
Okay. Stack here. Stack. Lines. Okay, stack left. Here. Hold stack, keep buffing.
They're coming on top.
Yep, I know. Take portal. Let's go on top.
Here they're coming in.
Hold the choke. Stack, don't spread. Hold the stack. Waterfield. Blast finishers. Hold stack. They're pushing it. 3, 2, 1, go. Opposite side. Restack. Hold stack. Okay, pushing again. 3, 2, 1, go. Push all the way through. Keep moving. Restack here.
There's the
Frenchies
French.
are here too.
Yeah, there's everyone here.
We are complete.
Yeah, we were sandwiched. We are not anymore. Okay, let's kill the Germans from the back. I will portal us. They're fleeing from the Ranix to the camp. Okay, I will make a flank portal behind the house. Push towards the choke. Break through, go through, choke. Restack, empower. Now, empower. Moving in, go. Left, go left. Pressing super. Okay, enemies coming. Stack. Pushing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, someone died. Okay, going. It's a bunch of dead Frenchies again.
Timer ran out.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. Where's the Lord? Oh, dead.
Just died.
Okay, good. Let's take the camp and collect packs.
Wow.
I just wanted to say that I never freaking expected that.
This is
Coming
fucking
again?
awesome.
Yeah, okay, let them come. Big group. Ram through. Cross the bridge. So the key stability for the Zerg comes from Guardians as well. Stand your ground. And what is it? Hollow ground or whatever skills they got.
I need to go back to the loot bags.
Yeah, okay, let's go get loot bags. Oh, my guild is calling me traitors.
Oh, Frenchies.
They can come if they want.
Okay, let's do something useful. Let's try to hit a keep. Everyone got supply. Let's hit a keep.
Your Zerg is really big now with a lot of pucks.
We have a commander here as well.
Okay.
Like the commander follows the guild Zerg. That is not really recommended. I mean, I was hoping he hits the south gate so we get to ram the north gate free. No. Kill the guards. Build first, then shoot oil. Too many rams. Too many rams. Always let the commanding officer at that moment place it. Oh.
Danny.
Come on, why wouldn't I have rams? What is this?
How many rams are there?
Too many.
I'm guessing, considering that's the limit.
Drop the oil, pulse and AoEs on the oil.
Well, at least one is built.
One in the middle also.
I see two built.
wanted 2 only. But yeah. I need a scout back. Who is your scouter? Preferably a thief.
Tiny Azura Necro.
Ow, don't shout all together. Just need 1 thief. Well, I guess we got none.
Okay, GoT. Once the gate dies, we will move out. I don't want to. We don't have any supplies left, so just get the gate and bail. It would be nice if somebody manned the second ram, though.
I'm on it. I assumed one of the pugs took it.
There's fight inside Blue Lake. Germans are disgusting. They're always backstabbing anything they can get their hands on.
Even though base paper, and they had it before.
Yeah, but a bunch of noobs. They could get Bay now pretty easy. Because we're hitting hills.
They're going for the south camp now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, that was a big fail. Sorry, guys.
No buff.
Yeah, free XP.
We get enough from this for 2 rams on the inner, or 2 catapults. Oh.
Incoming 15.
Where? Oh, that's probably for the commander.
Probably.
If warriors could equip, if they're not using greatsword, then probably sword slash shield or sword slash warhorn. Would be nice. And some AoEs. At least every 3rd guy should have some AoE swiftness. Would stack up nicely. Don't lose your head now. Stay on me. Rest the dead guys on the right. On the wall.
Ah.
Oh, what is that? Abaddons. Abaddons are backstabbing. As usual. Fucking Abaddons.
Always backstabbing.
Fuck, I hate them. Okay, come. We don't want to get sandwiched. Let's go. Oh, we lost a guildie. Sillek, come on.
Yeah, my master's going.
You noob.
Move past. We are on a bad spot. Get up the wall, back up the wall, back up the wall. Stack here. Okay, let's get this DV guy up as well. AoEs, I will rest. If you can AoE, use them. No, mennään tosta. Tästä. Oops, forgot I can't speak Finnish here. Sorry.
Well, you can try, but don't think we will understand. The commander's logging off.
They're incoming on the gate, on the walls above us.
Not too
Link
many.
incoming in our back, about 10 of them.
Okay, good. Tanks on ramps. Rest. Stack.
One more person on the
Stack on me. Stack on me.
Most of the French.
3, 2, 1, push.
I need one more person on the ram.
Second. We are killing fast. Okay. Finish this. Go back to ramps. Can ram, I'm a tank. You got them. Good. Keep ramming. Pulse on the wall. AO is on the wall. Is the cart coming from behind this? I can't see it.
Not behind the gate, I think.
No, I don't see anything behind the gate.
Probably on the stairs, so you can't hit it.
Yeah, but just hit as many AOs as you can and pulling these two guys down.
Nice.
He died.
Oh, he
Good
fell.
job on the healing, by the way.
There's a downed guy on the right side. He's back up. Too bad.
Who's
Yes.
healing that part?
Get on the wall once you get in.
Oh.
Do we know if the Germans got wiped?
It doesn't matter. We're taking the keep, remember.
I like your mentality.
For the point telly, yeah, I know, 2 minutes. Fuck, you're smart.
Get on the wall.
The point is that the Germans could come in our back.
Yeah,
Frenchies on the bridge.
but they cannot come on our back if we're standing here. Okay, hold position for a bit. Frenchie, it's your turn.
You're up.
Just hold. Hold. We don't have to move yet. They shouldn't have supplies.
Just wasting time recording this.
Okay, they got one volley up. Switch sides. Here. Stack, hold stack. AO is down.
They're making a mistake here.
Yes, they are. They're always making mistakes. That's why we win.
I don't mind.
No, we don't know what the Germans are up to. They should be pushing Hills Bay now.
We also got some Frenchies in the back. Not much.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Hold the position.
Got about 5 Frenchies on the right now. Coming in through the gate.
Okay. Just wait. Wait. Okay, they're pushing. Push to the stairs now. To the stairs. Go. Stack. Okay, I'm going to portal us on the ballista. Then we will run back here. Push back towards here.
Portal.
Push towards the staircase. Push towards the staircase. Up the stairs. And restack on the stairs. Hold it. Okay, ballista shooting us. Move the other side. AO is down. Okay, still has range. Okay, move in the corner here behind supply hut. Come. Stand so that the volley hits on the house. This side, please.
Fuck, I'm pushed.
They're still not hitting bay. Interesting. Just hold it. We don't have to rush anything. We're having their whole team here. Try not to get too close to the edge, the ballistas will shoot you down.
Yeah, they knocked me down towards the edge. Somehow.
That wasn't the ballista.
Okay.
Got feared off.
Can I get back up? Kill this guy. Fat Ele. Came to... Okay, they're closing in a bit. Okay, move this side, backside. I will portal. Revive. Kill. Hold stack and kill. Okay, back up. We can take more hit. Back up.
User disconnected from your channel.
Come on, I'm logging this.
Stack. Get Udroy up.
Thank you.
Okay, stack. Moves. They will try to make it. Moves fast. Ballista shooting. Going. Go. Push through. Go. Don't stop. Don't let anything stop you. Move. Get to me, stack. Can you make it here? If you can make it here, you have enough toughness. If you can't, you don't.
Lol. I need the lowest toughness, so I think everybody should make it.
Well, I nearly made it. I've died on you, so
I
it counts.
What I have just learned is that I should stay behind the melee guys.
I'm still alive.
As am I, yes.
I died.
I think everyone, nearly everyone is dead.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
I see a lot of dead people.
I even rallied again.
Still up.
Oh my god, I'm still alive.
I want to be last man standing.
Damn it. I have to get you killed then.
Oh, Froms is here.
I'm gonna. Ah, shit. I wanna try to jump off the cliff.
Oh, I rallied. God, so good. Thanks, guys. That's fun.
I think that's a good
really
time
was.
to end it indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, guys. If you,
Thank you too.
I'm gonna go back to my guild before they kick me out.
Thank you very much for this experience.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you very much.
If you want a similar session some other time, I don't think I will be more useful to you, but if you need it, just ask. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and a good reset.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Holy shit.
Die gast is echt...
Wat awesome, mensen.
Nu weet je goed moet hè, Rodi. Kom op.
Als jullie even goed stacken als jullie bij Julian als jullie bij mij, dan komen we ook al een heel stuk verder.
Ja, dat is niet normaal. Die
Dat
man
ben
die
ik-
dwingt
ben
het
ik mee
gewoon af,
eens.
jong.
Sorry,
Dat ben ik
ik moet
mee
mijn
eens.
pens even switchen. Ik heb hem echt vol gegist de halve avond.
Smerig.
Ah, Paja.
Ik was gewoon zenuwachtig toen we weggingen. Echt waar, serieus.
Even duidelijkheid. Degene die het eerst elke keer down waren de mensen met berserkerkeer, schat ik zo.
Dat is niet waar. Ik stond net bijna als laatste en ik ben full glass cannon.
Ja,
Ik heb je ook al een paar keer op de stack dood zien liggen, dus wat dat betreft.
Ja, dat is waar.
Zorg inderdaad dus dat je gewoon echt tanky bent. Het verschilt per klas. Want ik heb ook maar, wat is het, dit soort keer. Ik heb geen volle PvT keer. Maar als je de juiste beeld hebt, kun je het heel lang overleven. Maar zorg in ieder geval dat je gewoon goede keer hebt bij je goede beeld. Dat je niet snel
Ja.
dood gaat.
Kijk Knights of wat jij daar post is. Volgens mij Rampager, meen ik. Nee,
Nee, dat is Rabbit.
Oh, dat is
Nog
Rabbit.
even tussendoor, ik heb het hele gedoe opgenomen.
Netjes.
Just
Mooi.
saying.
Geweldig.
Die willen we wel even van je hebben.
Nee, ik ga hem voor mezelf houden, op mijn screensaver.
In plaats van
Yes,
porno,
yes.
kijk die gewoon daarna.
Heb je dat opgenomen met dat XSplit of niet,
Ja.
Ras? Mooi. Er moet natuurlijk even een...
Anders had het
even-
onwijs groot zijn nu. Had ik nou de schijf maar over.
Oké, waar kan ik 20 gig
Ja, met
op
XSplit, dan
uploaden?
slaat hij dat toch online op en niet
20
direct op je
gig
PC.
Nee, want ik heb local recording gedaan.
Ah, oké.
Anders gaat de kwaliteit, anders als je weer moet downloaden, is de kwaliteit zoveel lager.
Dit
Ah,
was,
oké.
dit was
Want die ene
complete
actie er in
rush
die,
voor
bij
mij.
die supply camp waar we heen en weer gingen, dat was wel erg vet namelijk.
Dat was
Ik denk
heel
dat ik die
vet, ja.
score van 5000 moet verhogen naar 8000 of zo.
Ja, daar ben ik het mee eens.
maar
Tenzij je echt,
Ik had
tenzij je
in
echt
principe
een bijpassende beeld hebt en die mensen weten dat het niet zo hoog hoeft te zijn.
Ik ben op mijn Guardian bijna full PvT en dan haal ik 550 of 550 of zo. 5500.
Ik geloof dat ik die van mij net gepost had. Ik geloof dat ik 8881 had.
Ja, maar dan moet je even vanuit gaan dat sommige classes hebben standaard hoger, omdat ze